This is just a war against the Igbos. It's because Ajeru is an Igbo man.
How do you mean?
I will explain, and you get to understand what I'm saying. I will explain. Now, because had it been that it's another tribe that's occupying that NLC office, you will not be hearing all these things. You watch what happened in Nnamdi Kalu's matter, how other persons that even committed more crime. That their own is.
So guys, welcome back to this channel. This video that you just watched now, don't worry, I'm going to play the full video for you so that you get the whole gist of what is really happening in Nigeria. This man that you saw in this video is Maxwell Opara, the human rights activist. He's here to tell us in details what is going on between Joe Ajaero and Joe Ajaero is the president of NLC and Nigerian government. There is this ongoing problem that is going on between them, this Ajaero and Nigerian government. I don't really know what the problem is all about, but in this video you will get what the problem is. So according to him, he said that this is war against the Igbos. In fact, this is war against Igbos because right now, what the government is after is just fixing people that are very, very loyal to them. Because of 2027 election, they are fixing people that are very, very loyal to them, and people that will serve them, people that they can manipulate. That is the people that they are actually putting in power now. And that is what is going on in Nigeria. They are putting people and fixing people that are very, very loyal to them because of 2027 election. So guys, you can imagine all that. You can imagine what Nigeria has turned into. Look at the level of hardship that Nigerians are facing. Look at the level of hardship that Nigerians are going through. And these people, they are not even they are not even doing anything about it. I don't say fix up everybody problem for Nigeria, but at least show that you are responsible. Show that you are responsible. At least let's see what you are doing. You are not doing anything. You are not doing anything. You are just doing irrelevant thing there. I don't even know. At least show that you are responsible. So guys, I will let you guys to watch this video. I will let you guys to watch this video so you get the whole gist and all that. You get the whole gist. They are just bringing distractions from left and right so that Nigerians will be confused and they will not even hold them accountable. So anyone that they feel will distract them, coming 2027 election, they will just remove the person. They will find they will find a way to remove that person and fix someone that is going to be loyal to all their biddings. So during these End Bad Governance protests, the NLC they came out and said that they are not going to partake and participate in that protest. But right now, I don't really know why and where they got that idea from. This Joe Ajaero was the person. They said that he was a person sponsoring the protest. They now turned it down, said that he was a person sponsoring that protest, and now they are now charging him for treasonable activities. You can imagine that kind of allegation. I don't really know, but you get whatever this guy said in that video. So I would like you guys to watch this video and so you get the full gist of what really happened and see for yourself what Nigeria is actually turning into. So guys, watch this video. I'll see you guys in a minute. But if you are new to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like, and also drop a comment below. I'll see you guys in my next video.
We accompanied Ajaero to visit to honor the old invitation. But I just want to start by saying that this is just a war against the Igbos. It's because Ajaero is an Igbo man.
How do you mean?
I will explain, and you get to understand what I'm saying. I will explain. Now, because had it been that it's another tribe that's occupying that NLC office, you will not be hearing all these things. You watch what happened in Nnamdi Kalu's matter, how other persons that even committed more crime.
That their own is you are going to really strain to convince me this morning.
I'm going. You will be convinced. You will be convinced. I'm a lawyer. I know the implication of what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. I go by facts. is because of Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man. That's why others were asked to go, and Nnamdi Kanu is being detained. You know what is happening to the Igbo in Lagos? He is still under detention. While some people who came out to threaten a particular tribe are moving freely. Now, on the NLC, we had series of NLC presidents in this country. I started working with NLC during the time of Adams Oshomole. I work with Oma. I work with the immediate past one. And they have been organizing protests. They have been kicking against increment of fuel price. They have been fighting for minimum wage. Why should Ajero's own different?
Now the times are different.
I'm coming now.
The times are different. You know, things that happened before when the other presidents were there are different from now. Even the regimes are different. So you cannot just raise a tribal sentiment.
I'm telling you now that the regime of this APC that started from Buhari have passion hatred for the Igbos.
I don't think that's correct.
You ask me, you say I should convince you, and I want to convince you. Don't want me to convince you. I'm telling you that what happened in Kanu, where people are carrying flag, had it been that thing happened in Enugu or Umuahia or Inowore, by now there wouldn't have been something like a Southeast. They would have leveled the entire Southeast. Those people that carried flag, had it been that flag, the Igbos never participated in the protest. Had it been that particular flag that was carried in the north, we are carried in the southeast. By now, there wouldn't have been anything like a southeast. Now, going back to what we are talking about the invitation. Now, watch, this is what happened. That invitation, the first one said, the office is investigating a case of criminal conspiracy, terrorism financing, treasonable felony, subversion and crime, and cyber crime, in which you were mentioned. Talking about Ajero now, in which we are mentioned. Now, that particular invitation was given on the 19th. That was, I think, Monday. And he was asked to report the following day, less than 24 hours. Very strange. NLC president, who was writing exam. So he wrote to them through the lawyer that, please, can you allow me to finish my exam? I'll come on the 29th. Lo and behold, on the 29th, we were there. Surprisingly, on camera, the head of IRT said there was no petition against you. Nobody accused you of anything. Nobody's even mentioned your name. It's against what was contained in the invitation. That rather, somebody who was occupying an apartment in the NLC building committed act of terrorism, and we're investigating the man. In the course of that, we saw some document relating to an NLC. That's why we invited you. Can you tell us what you know about it? Ajero said, well, thank God that you have stated it correctly. One, that building is not under NLC. That building is built by, I think, Third Fund, according to them. And Third Fund need to recuperate their money before they will now hand it over to about 500 million naira. Those tenants there are being put into there by the Third Fund, even before Ajero becomes the NLC president. So the person you are talking about, I don't know him. I don't have his number. I know that there's a bishop there, and I do go there to check some books. That was just it. Then he now talked about NLC minutes. Ajero said it's a public document. Anytime we're having a meeting, people do come. And most of the times after our meeting, they normally upload the minutes to social media. So people have access to the minutes. So he brought out one other document. He did not show Ajero, but he showed Femi Falana. Look at it. So Ajero explained, said, okay, that's all. No statement whatsoever was taken from Ajero. We took pictures, everybody.
And left. So this second invitation
now, this second one.
What about it?
This second one, watch that letter. The date of that letter was on the 28th of August. The letter was dated 28th of August. In other words, that letter is already on before 29th. And the police know that Ajero will be honoring that particular invitation on the 29th.
So they were inviting him for a second time while he had not even answered the first one.
I want to let you know that this is just a calculated attempt to suppress NLC headed by an Igbo man. This is a calculated attempt to edge Ajero out so that another person in that NLC can take over. Because of 2027, the earlier we started saying this thing, the better for this country. Now, that particular letter was dated 28, and Ajero honored the new one on the 29th. So they waited immediately after Ajero finished that one. In less than 48 hours, they now submitted this one. Now, the first one was that he should honor it the following day with a threat of arrest. Now, the second one now, they gave him 7 days, more than 7 days. They're asking this from he received that letter on the 31st, and he was asked to honor it on the 5th. That is less than more than 7 days. I just want to, now the question there is that if you feel that Ajero committed this particular crime, the same office, because that particular IRT is under force intelligence, the DIG is controlling that. Then the question there is that what stops you from consolidating that crime? Why are you duplicating it? One office. That's my red flag. One office. So now, after that particular day, I was given opportunity to address NLC, and I told NLC, it's on record. Ask Abulu. I told NLC, I know Nigeria very well. I know this government, APC government, I know them very well. You people should not relent. You people should still be at alert, because they are coming up. They may come up with another strategy. In less than 48 hours, this particular Ajero received this particular letter. Now, what stopped them from consolidating the crime? Because if somebody wrote a petition, if 30 persons wrote a petition against a particular person, you receive this one, you receive this one, you receive this one, you don't duplicate it, you consolidate the investigation.
Let's even look at what the allegations are really. In the first one, it was about documents that were, collected from the NLC building, which, implicated him. The second one is saying that, the police referred to why they invited him as
criminal intimidation, conduct likely to cause breach of public peace, and malicious damage to properties in which your name is featured.
Mm-hmm. So let's look at the two cases. Are they related in any way?
I should be asking them, because one, this particular issue has to do with, you remember that all these things started immediately after that protest, where Ajero said, NLC, we are not part of the protest, we are not going to be involved in the protest, but everybody that wants to protest have their right to protest.
So guys, that is that, and you've heard all the gist and all the things that is really happening in Nigeria, and the problem between the NLC and the government. We have come to the end of this video, and I would like you to air your views in the comment section, and we'll take it up from there. So guys, if you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like, and also drop a comment below. I'll see you guys in my next video.